What do you got there, fella? So, 180 feet out. Hey Nick, you off the phone?
Yep.
Okay, so you've got multiple bellies in this line. You know what a belly is?
No.
That's where your connections are here and here, and the pipe is settled in the middle, holding water. So it's lost its pitch. So the first one is located where your line taps into the city sewer under the street.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one is from 108 feet out, which is almost all the way out. 108 feet out to 78 feet out, so that's a pretty big belly. What anybody's going to be worried about is, will this line back up with these bellies? So what I'm going to do is, when I get I'm going to inspect the pipe. I can't see through the dirty water, but when I get all the way back to just outside the foundation of the house, we'll turn all the water on, and we're going to see if we can make it back up.
Okay.
If we can't make it back up, they're not going to make it back up. So it really shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
So I'm going to just get all this information right now, and then I'll let you know as soon as I'm done, and we'll take it from there.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right?
Yep. Mind if I watch?
No, I don't mind at all. So that right there is just calcium buildup
Okay.
around the coupling connection. So in the crack pipe or clay pipe area, so here's another belly starting at 75 feet out. They're put together with, it's all a couple feet long, so that's not even an issue. So they're put together with couplings to connect these two sections together, and you always have some kind of calcium buildup there in those connections. A little bit of tree root going through there, you can see on that side. Not nothing to worry about. Oh wow! So the cast iron pipe runs out to almost 66 feet. It's kind of weird for what's the age of this house?
1958. So.
I guess it's really not.
So what is it?
It's everything within the house, within the foundation walls, is cast iron, right? Yeah, I'm just listening to that. Would that be your sump pump?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So everything within the house is cast iron underneath the foundation floor, and then just outside your foundation wall in the front, that's where it connects to. That's where they usually connect to your crock pipe. This goes out 66 feet before it connects to the crock pipe. Not big, doesn't really matter, as long as the pipe's in good shape.
So what's all that right now?
That's probably from your
The water is just draining out?
from your sump pump. Okay, so cast iron to crock, 66 feet out. All right. I'm gonna wait till that drains off a little so I can see the pipe better.
So with those bellies, would that be a recommendation to get a whole new
Yeah,
sewer line?
yeah. I mean, sooner or later.
Okay.
You know, and like I said, if it doesn't back up when we turn everything on,
Mhm.
then you know you can feel safe about selling the house. That you know, and tell them that I'm going to put it right in my report that we did this water backup test, and yeah, there are a couple bellies out there, but it's you know it's not causing any backup.
Okay.
And we turned everything on in the house. I'll have that all in the report, so they can feel a little bit more comfortable about it. And if they want to, they can, you know, have somebody come out and do a test too. Okay, there we go. So the cast iron pipe looks pretty good for its age, really.
Yeah.
I would call it moderately scaled. Cast iron pipe scales, and cast iron, the crock pipe just deteriorates like normal metal. And even though that's, let's see, we're at 55 feet out. Yeah, so that's another belly there at 55 feet out.
Okay, so you can tell it's a belly because it's all water.
Yeah, it's just standing water. If I sit still, it'll just sit there.
And then that just gets displaced with water.
With the new water coming in the pipe, yep.
So every time you flush the toilet or
Yep,
run the sink water or anything.
exactly. So that one wasn't too bad. 55 feet to 38 feet. But yeah, you know, really the only reason that you have a belly in the line like that is movement of the pipe, of course, just like a house settles, pipe settles. And, you know, they probably, you know, I see some houses that, there was one in Detroit probably about a year ago. House was built in 1900. It was all cast iron all the way out, like 100 feet. And I came upstairs and they said, well, how's the pipe looking? I said, couldn't be better if they installed it yesterday, you know, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
That somebody really took their time to bed the ground correctly for the proper pitch for that to drain out, you know. So. But yeah, usually the cast iron pipe looks a lot more heavily scaled than this does. So this has got some life left to it. There's no doubt about it.
When you say that, what kind of time frame?
You know, it's hard to say, but you know, if you went by what they tell you for cast iron, you'd be replacing this by now. But that really doesn't mean anything to me. You know, it's what I see. I was project manager at U.S. Steel over all the structural inspections, and I told them the same thing. You know, if it's good, it's good, but it's good now. It's hard to tell how long it's going to be good for, but you know, it's definitely not just functional. This has got a lot of life left to it. Okay, so here we are. We're coming back in. I'm at about 13 feet right now, so I'm going to take us back out to 15 feet, and let's turn all the water on in the house. If you would do that, I appreciate it.